Yeah, you are all set, so we can go ahead.
Okay. So we are all engaging in this process of chanting. I've seen like how you all have been chanting very nicely. So we should know when we are chanting that we should know that what is the prime purpose of this chanting, and we know the meaning of chanting is actually, oh Lord, oh energy of the Lord, please engage me in the service of the Lord. So that is what we are actually saying for. And the purpose of us asking for the service of the Lord is to actually invoke our real consciousness. We have actually forgot our real consciousness. Our real consciousness is actually to engage in the service of the Lord, because the real purpose is to invoke the love of Godhead. We have love towards Godhead, but somehow or other, due to our connection with this material nature, we have forgot that. See, if we don't engage in the service of the Lord, Prabhupada says that somebody who doesn't engage in the service of the Lord, somehow or other, he may end up with taking a cat or a dog, because he has nobody to serve. So immediately he looks for an alternate source, and most of them, that's how like go in search of cat or dog. That's why in Bangalore now we see a lot of cats and dogs in every house. Especially in our apartment, we see a lot of dogs. Why? Because people are not people don't have faith in other people, so they have only faith in cats and dogs. That's what is happening. But we are very fortunate that we have got the we have been in association of our Acharya. Prabhu has recently spoke about Prabhupada. We are very fortunate. Only 45 years back, we have a Acharya who was present there, and we are very fortunate to listen to his teachings. So only Prabhupada can actually deliver us, because he's an Acharya. He was able to transform people from hippies who were not even knowing the names of the God. They became great devotees. So similarly, we should have a great determination and faith. You can see in the pastime of the Damodar Leela also. Yashoda Maya had strong determination and faith to actually tie Lord Krishna. It's very difficult to actually get the love of Godhead. But somehow with the mercy of Guru Krishna Kripa Paya Bhakti Lata Bij. So there is this nice verse, by Kripa of Guru and Krishna, we will get this Bhakti Lata Bij. And why we have to get this Bhakti Lata Bij is because that is our real position. That is our constitutional position to serve. Somehow or other, we are serving our parents, our children, our mother, father, so many things we are serving, or our company or country, so many things we are serving. But our natural position is actually to serve Lord. Why? Because we love, because our natural position is to get the love of God. That's our real purpose of life. The real aim of life is to actually invoke the love of Godhead. So for that we need strong determination and faith. So a small story which Prabhupada has narrated with respect to our determination and faith. These two things are very important, because in the process of bhakti we will be put into we may especially in the current material modes of nature, especially in Kali Yuga, there is always this tendency for Maya to pull us at any point of time. So unless one is very strongly determined and when does have a strong faith, one cannot actually come back. One may fall down, that is natural, but one should have strong determination to again come back. That's very important. So we should not become become unmotivated when we actually fall down. So strong determination to actually get back into our to our food and back to the process of bhakti. So Prabhupada says how this determination and faith can be increased by one story, nice story. So this story tells about the story of a sparrow. There will be a small sparrow which actually lays its eggs on its nest, and somehow or other by the force of wind, this nest actually falls into the big ocean. And then once it falls into the ocean, the small eggs falls into the, sparrow is very small. In Bangalore, we are very rarely seeing that sparrows now. Earlier, there used to be lots of sparrows. So now, this eggs of the sparrows are very small. It fell into a large ocean, big ocean, and then with the waves of the ocean, this egg actually got lost. But the mother sparrow had great love towards this eggs of the sparrow, and then it actually went and begged to the ocean. It was asking the ocean that please give my eggs back. I want your mercy, so that please give my eggs back. I have great love for them. But ocean actually did not reply. It did not give any reply to the prayers of the sparrow. But sparrow was very initially it was very humble, and then it was requesting, praying to the ocean. But since ocean did not respond, the sparrow became angry, and then it started saying that if you don't give back my eggs, then I am going to actually make this ocean completely empty. So the ocean was actually within mind actually smiling. This is a small sparrow, and it is talking about making me empty. So it did not respond to whatever the calls that sparrows were making. And then the sparrow did not stop there. Since it saw that ocean was not responding to its call, it started its work with determination. Just what it said, I'm going to make this ocean empty. This sparrow, with its small beak, started taking each drop of water from the ocean, and then taking it from the ocean and putting it back on the other side of the ocean. So this uh, Sparrow was very determined and had strong faith that it has to get back its eggs, and then it started taking each drop of water from the ocean from its beak. And somehow, like everybody started hearing this word of the sparrow, this story of the sparrow started spreading everywhere, and everywhere actually started seeing the sparrow. Everyone started seeing the sparrow and started laughing. How can a sparrow actually empty the ocean? It's not at all possible. So this word spread and spread and spread and spread, and it went even to the spiritual world. And somehow this message actually dropped into the ears of the Garuda. And Garuda, when it heard the story, the determination of the sparrow to actually empty the ocean, was struck with the determination and faith that the sparrow had towards getting back its eggs. And uh, Garuda thought that it should actually, being the sister, Garuda being one of the birds, sparrow is also one of the bird sisters of the Garuda. So it thought that somehow or other it should help the sparrow. So Garuda, when he received this message, he actually decided that I should help the sparrow, and then he decided to go there where the sparrow was trying to empty the ocean. So when Garuda went there, saw that the sparrow was actually doing these things. Then it asked the sparrow what it is doing. Then it said that I am emptying the ocean because this ocean is not responding to my call, and it has taken my eggs, and I want that eggs back. So Garuda heard this message, and then Garuda actually requested the ocean to respond to the call of the sparrow. And then Garuda said that if you are not responding to the call of this sparrow, then I am there here. I am ensure I will ensure that this ocean is really going to get emptied. This ocean is really going to get dried up. Immediately, Garuda is like the way is the vehicle of Lord, right? He's a great servant of the Lord. So Garuda, like, he's very huge, gigantic. This ocean immediately recognized that Garuda can do anything, and then I am in a big trouble. So immediately it actually came and then surrendered to Garuda, and then it ensured that eggs are actually given back to the sparrow, and the sparrow got its eggs. So here in this story, we should know that even though initially we are all like sparrows here in this material world, there is so many distractions in this material world which will actually pull us in one way or other. We may be very determined, but the people around us and the circumstances around us may not be encouraging, and every time it will pull us in some or other way. But if we know that the real purpose of life is to actually invoke the love of God and to engage in the service of the Lord, because only this can actually bring us from our real problems, bring solution to our real problems of the life. And that problems are birth, death, old age, and disease. If we know this purpose, if we have every time this purpose very strongly in our mind, then that determination, like a sparrow, to go back to Godhead, to actually get this original love of Godhead, that determination will come to us. With that determination and faith, just like a sparrow, if he can work by hearing the instructions. Prabhupada has given us very, very simple instructions. Just chant your rounds regularly. Here, read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam, eat Krishna Prasadam, and then be in the association of devotees. If we can follow, even though this looks simple, but it's very difficult for each one of us. But if we can do this with great determination and faith, definitely like the sparrow, we will get a Garuda. So there is a saying by Prabhupada in the end. He ends the story with, God helps them for who help themselves. God is there to help us, but we should help ourselves. God helps them for those who help themselves. So this is the purport of that story. So with this story, we should very sincerely, with great determination and faith, keep chanting, keep regularly engaging our devotional activities. Somehow or other, we may not be qualified, we may not be eligible, we may not have that eligibility in us. We may lack so many things, but God is empowered with everything, and He's there within us. So He sees our effort, and then He will help us actually to come us out of this material earth. I stop here. Thank you, Prabhu, for the opportunity given. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.